Oh, g'day. Yeah, just going in, having a wonderful beach walk for the birthday. It's my birthday today. It's a celebration, the day of birth. Every day that you're alive is a day that you want to celebrate your birthday, and because you are alive, so it's technically a birthday celebration. However, we're here having a wonderful, beautiful birthday in accordance with the dreaming. So here's the dreaming over there. You see that dreaming there? That's the dream behind me. And then got the dreaming out here, you see. So I've got the dreaming out there, you see. And that's the living universe in which you were born. And we've got absolutely splendid, wonderful nature scenery here. And I talked to God last night before I went to sleep. And I said, God, I want to have a beautiful day. I want to have a beautiful sunrise. And then God said, if you don't like the weather that I give you, then you can just go to hell. And I said, all right, thank you, God. And so that's the beautiful weather that we've got here. And so thank you, God. Now, I thought I might do a bit of a morning meditation to start the day, start a new year. So start a new year, got a lap time around the sun. And state of origin last night. And I was a little bit too busy being the real deal to be able to get down there and actually see the football. So anyone who gets in the game. Now I've got a bit of a thing that need to talk about actually before we start doing any kind of meditation. Start the day is that the incidences of domestic and family violence skyrocket by a minimum average of 40% in Queensland and New South Wales on state of origin nights. The particular one that occurred with Game 2, because of the sudden turnaround of the game and the scoreboard, brought a massive spike in incidences of domestic and family violence. Now I know there's a lot of blokes that watch my shows. Now I'll tell you something real clear, real simple, real straight and direct, and this is factual truth, that I hadn't seen my Grand Master Henry Sue for quite a while. And then when I saw him, the first thing he said to me was, if you want people to respect you, first you have to be respectable. And I said, yes, Sifu. And then the next sentence he said, if a man hits a woman, break every bone in their body. Do the police job for them. I said, yes, Sifu. And then I walked away and I'm thinking, what the hell did he say? If you want people to respect you, first you've got to be respectable. Because what do I care about people respecting me? You know, I respect myself. What do I care about people respecting me? And there's something I've come to learn, that you don't get paid, you don't get treated well if people don't respect you. It's just a fundamental thing. So you've got to be respectable by not putting up with what people treat you with. If people assume, then they don't respect you. If people talk over the top of you, then they don't respect you. If people insinuate and communicate in a way that is dysfunctional, then they don't respect you. If people dismiss and disregard what you say, then they don't respect you. If people want to call you names, they don't respect you. Now, that's one thing. Now, the other thing is, Grand Master Henry Sue said, if a man hits a woman, you break every bone in their body. So men out there that hit women, that's what the old way is to do that, you know. So it's going to come out in the wash somewhere along the line. If you hit a woman, it's going to come out in the wash somewhere along the line, and there's going to be someone who's very likely to break every bone in your body, because the Grand Master Henry Sue has taught a lot of people kung fu in this country. So if you want to hit a woman, you can rest assured there's someone who has been trained by Grand Master Henry Sue in every city, in every town, and by his brother, Grand Master Malcolm Sue, and by his younger brother, Master Bensu. They're there, you know. There are students around, all over the place. So you hit a woman, it's like there's someone around who knows how to hit harder than you, faster than you, better than you, more accurate than you, and you'll be running. And when you finish running, you'll be out of breath, and then there'll be someone there to break every bone in your body. Society does not accept hitting women. You're not allowed to hit women. You're weak if you hit women. Don't hit women. Simple as that. It all boils down, you don't hit women. Doesn't matter what happens, especially if you're doing something stupid like live betting and then you lose game or you love your sport, whatever, doesn't matter. No hitting women. Otherwise, there will be someone, eventually, everyone gets what they deserve, eventually. You hit a woman, you'll get what you deserve. You'll be bashed by someone. You'll get that energy come back at you, where you won't be able to get away, where you will not be reasoned with. They will not be reasoned with. You want to reason with them, they want to break every bone in your body. So just keep that in mind. If you want to hit a woman, there are men out there that will put you down and make sure that you don't get back up again. And your woman won't be able to save you. And the only one who wants to save you is the woman that you hit. Right, now take a moment here. Be here in the sunlight, sunshine. Just take a breath. Breathe in that serenity. Breathe in that love. Breathe in that grace. Breathe in the divine Heavenly Spirit. It's a beautiful, bright, clear, blue sky. See those clouds up there? So what we got here is a great opportunity to see, like, your mind is like the sky, yeah? Clouds are like your thoughts. Yeah! The clouds are like your thoughts. Clouds busy. Yeah! Sky's busy. The clouds are your thoughts. Here! Stay with me, Elvis, here. Stay with me. The thoughts are the mind. The mind's full of thoughts. Busy. Loud. You have these different colours and textures like what you see here in the background. Your thoughts. Elvis with me, mate. Elvis. Come, Elvis. Elvis, come on, mate. Quick. Elvis, come on. Quick. Good boy. Thank you. So let's just have a moment, breathe in the serenity. Enjoy that beautiful natural silence in the background there. Hear the birds chirping. And then take in a nice deep breath. Let the breath come down into the abdomen, nice and easy. And then you see as you breathe out, it just goes to natural breath. Breath it out naturally. And then when you breathe back in again, you see there's this natural vacuum as it comes in. And then you breathe in, you hold it for a second, and then let the breath go. Good morning. And then let the breath go. Ease up. And then as you suck the breath in, come down past the ribs, into the stomach, into the abdomen. You feel the tension down in your floating ribs, your extra spare ribs. And then you let that breath come out. You feel the tension in your body when you've got no air in the body. And then you let the air come back into the body naturally. You don't need to have the effort to breathe in. You don't need to have the effort to breathe out. So if you put a little bit more effort into breathing in, you can suck that little bit more breath in. You can suck that breath in, suck it in, snatch a breath. Let it come out. And you feel, where's your pelvis, where's your abdomen, where's your dantian, where's your heart, where's your chest? It's your center of your body and the center of your gravity, which is in your hips and your belly. Is it moving over your feet? Are your shoulders moving over your chest, which is moving over your stomach, which is moving over your hips, which is moving over your feet? If not, then you just take a moment to allow yourself to come into alignment with your own self, softening the front of the hips, softening, allowing yourself grace of the heavenly Tao, nature to support you, nurture you. Morning. And feel the grace of the fact that you are alive, whether you like it or not. You woke up today and you're alive. Whether you woke up this morning, this afternoon, this evening, you are alive. And you got that energy is in your eye. Same energy that makes that sunshine is what's making your mind think and making you hear this and making you see this, making you be here with me now. And thank you for being here with me. You notice that your thoughts are what they are, and they're happening anyway. Now, just like these clouds, can you try and reach those thoughts? Can you reach them? Can you grab hold of them? Can you contain them? You can't, can you? So, do you even own your own thoughts? Well, stand to reason, if you did own your own thoughts, you'd be able to get them back after you think them, wouldn't you? You'd be able to keep them because they're yours. Under the same logic, rationale, it'll stand to reason to consider that you don't own your emotions either. Because if you were to own your emotions, then you'd be able to hang on to them, you'd be able to keep them, you'd be able to do what you want with them. You'd control them. They wouldn't control you. You wouldn't be at risk of losing your composure and becoming an emotion at the expense of everything else. Would you? Oi! It's all good. Yep. Beautiful boy. That's a beautiful dog. He's got a beautiful face, doesn't he? Yeah. I'm a friendly bloke when I'm smiling. See? But when I'm not smiling... Hey! Morning. Oi, buddy. Come on, mate. But when I'm not smiling... Do I look like that friendly bloke? Anyway, so can you get your thoughts back once you think them? Can you get your emotions back once you feel them? Can you be able to maintain your composure through various circumstances in life, or you're unable to maintain your composure? And do you become the emotion at the expense of everything else in life? If you do, as long as you don't hit a woman, then things are all right. As long as you don't act out of, well, I shouldn't say as long as you don't hit a woman. There are a few other things that, so long as you don't do, There are a few other things, so long as you don't do that, then you're not going to be causing too much problem. Come along the same lines as hitting a woman, where you're imposing on someone else, where you're taking someone else's liberty, taking someone else's sense of safety. You're taking someone else's ability to feel calm and feel relaxed and feel safe, and taking someone else's ability to sleep well at night. And you might want to joke about human rights. There's no such thing as a human right. And everyone's got the right to feel safe, and every animal's got the right to feel safe. Well, do they? I don't think a fish ever feels safe. You either keep yourself safe or you get eaten. Same as every human being and every animal has got the right to eat. Got the right to breathe, got the right to eat. And on that same token, then every animal's got the same right to be eaten as it does to eat. So ever consider that idea that, do you know if you're going to be alive in 5 minutes' time? Do you know if you're going to be alive next week? Do you know if there's going to be petrol in the service station next week? Do you know if there's going to be time for you to say those things that you haven't said to somebody before they die? You know, when someone has a stroke or a heart attack, they're dead. Pretty much. After that. Most of the time. You know, every person shits themselves and micturates. Well, they release their urine and they release their defecation or their defecant. They release the waste matters that are held in their body. Half an hour after every person dies, the body relaxes, the muscles let go of that tension in the bladder and the colon, and whatever's in there comes out, makes a mess. Now that's going to happen for every person after they die, half an hour after they die. That's what's going to happen. And for a lot of people, that'll happen while they're dying. They'll shit themselves while they're in the process of dying. Is that going to be you? Are you going to know who you are at your moment of death? Do you know when you're going to die? How you're going to die? Where you're going to die? Are you going to be alone when you die? Everybody dies. All of us. We're all going to die. I can see that however I die, it's most likely that I'll have a good death, and no one's going to know if I'm dead or not for at least 150 years. They'll just have to accept that he's probably dead by now. You see the clouds here in the sky. That's like your thoughts. And as those thoughts are busy and they're full, they're separate, they're accumulated, they got all this tension and energy that goes with them, then once it blows away, still got this beautiful, clear, open sky here, which is the mind. The mind is the sky, clouds are the thoughts. And so when you can have that appreciation, just like these waves, they come and they go, they come and they go, just like thoughts. And there's this drone that is the background. For me, that drone, like these waves coming in, the drone in the background is on money, papa, honga, 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 money, papa, honga. As soon as I realise I'm awake, every single time I ever wake up, focusing to the third eye, oh, money, papa, honga, 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 money, papa, honga. I've been doing that for what, 14 years straight now. Or was it 16 years? No, it's 14 years. 14 years straight. Without relent, every single time I ever wake up, focus the third eye on money, papa, honga, 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 money, papa, honga. That's going on in the background too. Money, papa, honga, 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 money, papa, honga. And that's how we get through. That's how we get through the day. That's how we get through in life. You see the steps, step by step, 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 by step. On money, papa, honga, 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 money, papa, honga. Waves coming in and out, in and out. Sky, beautiful, clear, open sky. Behind which is space. There's the openness. There's the open expanse of the sky. And as the thoughts come and go, like the clouds come and go, they present in all different ways. And when those clouds, they blow away or they become so faint, then you got this beautiful clear sky. That's what you got left, is the mind. You don't need to hang on to your thoughts. You don't need to hang on to your emotions. You don't need to hang on. You allow yourself the freedom to let go.